Have you ever wondered what you should do with your 401k? Should you leave it where it is or potentially do something else with it? I'm Steve Lewis, and I work with people who want to make sure that their savings will support them throughout retirement. A question I get asked often is, what should I do with my 401k? I'm not with my employer anymore, or I'm about to retire. What should I do? So, really, you have, whether you're changing jobs or whether you're reaching actually 59 and a half, a lot of people don't know that, or if you're retiring, you have options with your 401k. So, what are your options? You can leave it where it is if you like. I know several people have changed jobs and they actually have three or four different 401k plans, which is a little mind numbing, but they do that. You can move it to the new employer. So, if you're leaving employment with one place, you can move it to another and consolidate everything and keep it, in one place. Or you can actually take control of it and you can roll your 401k into an IRA. Now, there are certain stipulations. You have to have left your other job or you have to be 59 and a half to be able to do that, but you can do what's called an in-service rollover and move that money and take, control of it and put it in a better position. Well, what are the advantages and disadvantages? If you leave it or if you consolidate into one 401k, it's simple, it's familiar, so that's really kind of the advantages that you're used to that. Some of the disadvantages include fees that are involved in those plans. The subject to the market volatility, often those plans are in the market very heavily, and so you're going to be subject to the volatility of the market. You've got kind of scattered all over the place things, so it's harder to plan for. You don't really have a lot of control as far as, again, controlling the volatility of the market or where things are invested. You often have limited choices, limited flexibility. So there are some real disadvantages. What about if you take control? Well, you can actually eliminate market risk. You can eliminate fees. You can take control and have somebody sit down with you and structure a plan based on the money that you've saved. Now, I do want to keep in mind that you can still contribute to your existing 401k, even if you do an in-service rollover if you're 59 and a half, or if you have left another employer and you're moving that to, take control of that, you can still contribute. And obviously, I recommend contributing as long as the employer is matching that. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? If they're matching up to 3%, you put in 3%, you've just doubled your money. So definitely you can do that. But taking control is so important because you now have options and you can eliminate the risk and eliminate the fees. So if you want to sit down and design a plan or you have questions, especially if you're in any of those categories, you've left a job, you're 59 and a half, you're about to retire, you're within 5 to 10 years of retirement, it's a really good time to sit down and talk to somebody. I'd be happy to talk to you. Reach out to me. I'll be happy to help you design something. No cost, no obligation. I love doing this. I've been doing this a long time and I love helping people. Also, keep a lookout for other videos in the next coming weeks regarding retirement strategies, questions that I often get. And I look forward to sharing more of those with you.